it, and it's the only order. So I know many of you wanted us to bring it back, and we finally did. So stay tuned.
Now we're going to start off with something that kind of really encapsulates what Temp-tations is all about. Tell me, just in a couple of sentences, the story behind Temp-tations. What is it? Why is it?
So here's the story behind Temp-tations. So my mom, a fantastic cook, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it didn't matter, one meal as a family, we would sit together and we would reconnect. And that would be our time as a family to do that. I grew up kind of osmosis, always being around the table, but prepping, cooking, serving, storing was always something that was a hassle because you had to use 8 different dishes to do one thing. A mixing bowl to prep in, you transfer it into something that could go in the oven. Metal, it buckles in the oven, you can't control the heat. Glass, sometimes it's really hard to clean. But again, then when you want to put it out on your table, you're putting it in your fine china. And then when you have leftovers, you're snapping it into something plastic and putting it in your fridge. All of those steps and stages, you're not only storing and washing, but you're paying for. Temp-tations replaces all of that with truly one dish cooking.
So this is our Old World or Floral Lace 3-quart oval baker. This is a super versatile pot that you're going to use time and time again. It's $35.98 or 5 easy payments of $7.20. K49029 is the item number on that. Shall we run through
I would love to, absolutely. And then I'll talk you through kind of the detail. Here is our floral lace. That's going to be your blue. So if you're collecting the floral lace, it's going to have the beading detail, that leather-like handle on the top and the sides. And then, of course, it'll sit down inside its carrier.
Really rich colors.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's like iridescent.
The vibrance of it is beautiful.
Then, of course, for this time of year, we have some of our shamrock, which is so nice. I know many of you around springtime love to add that to your collection.
Fewer than 100 in that particular option.
And this is seasonal. So once this is gone, you won't see it till this time next year, if at all.
Okay.
Then we have our light blue. And then we have our eggplant underneath there. Now the floral lace, as you're seeing, is actually carved into the side. Then the color is saturated around it. Here we have, of course, our beautiful red. That is truly that kitchen-friendly red, followed by your cranberry, which is a little softer, more muted, and then our classic green. We talk about Temp-tations being a family of colors.
Fewer than 200 of that bottom option.
That'll work back perfectly. Here we have our black. I always love to say this looks like toile to me. Underneath that's going to be your spice, and then below that is going to be our chocolate. And that's going to be your most neutral in the floral lace.
So all of those are the floral lace options. It doesn't stop there.
Right.
Next up, we then have Old World.
Keep going.
You do come up with a lot of different options, don't you, Tara?
So it's so funny, you know, after 17 years, customers are always asking. We're always listening and adding. So starting right here at the bottom, this is what I collect. That's confetti. That mixes and matches all of your colors.
Okay.
Then we have your classic blue. So again, same blue that you saw in the floral lace, now in your Old World.
200 in the blue, by the way.
Wow, okay. There's your green. So that's our classic. That's what started it all. Then in the middle, we're going to have your red and your cranberry, and I always put those two together so you can see the difference between the colors.
So red's at the top, cranberry's below. Okay.
And then your eggplant at the very bottom, which is absolutely beautiful, that melted grapey ice pop.
Only 100 in the eggplant, by the way.
Wow. Okay, then of course we have your black, we have your spice.
Black 100.
And we have your brown.
Okay, all right, so as you can see, some of these options already not huge quantities of. For $35.98, this is a pot you will use in so many different ways. And what I love as well, I hate some of the process of cooking because you have so many different pots and you have to clean so much.
Well, right, follow me. You're using mixing bowls, you're using, you know, all various things that you need to do in order to create something or make something. What I love about this, we do very few lidded pieces, fully lidded. So I love the detail. I love the fact that you have that nice flat top. But again, our stoneware goes in the oven up to 500 degrees, which means you can broil in it. And again, the best part, besides the fact that we have scalloped potatoes here, the best part is naturally non-stick. So I don't have to use butters or oils or any extra added fats. Look at, no matter how ooey or gooey, no matter how cheesy it is, nothing's going to stick to the side. You have that beautiful even heating, and it's up off your table.
This trivet is going to come supplied. Is this a trivet?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so that is
a basket, a trivet.
As well.
Look how cheesy these potatoes are. And I love the fact that, again, it's all even heating, everything done in one pot, and plenty of room for the rest.
And I love the fact that here on the sides as well, it's not sticking. You just simply push it away, and everything comes away. That's one of the great properties about the materials that you use. What is this? This looks amazing.
So this is an Easter bread. So this is a tradition in our family. My mom always makes it. But what I don't think you think about in your bakeware is actually mixing the bread right in there, putting it in the oven. We actually baked it right in here. And here's the best part. I'll try to keep all the eggs in place. Da-dun, da-dun. Look at that. Even heating, it turns right out. No butters, no oils, no extra added fats. And now I have that beautiful Easter bread that I can go ahead and slice and serve right inside there.
And I do want to stress, this is not kind of television trickery. We haven't pre-prepared this to make sure that it comes. It literally, that is what happens when you use Temp-tations. Now, I know many of you are big Temp-tations collectors, big fans, whether it is the floral lace or the old world designs. This is one of those pots that you're going to come back to time and time again. So main courses, bread,
desserts. I mean, who doesn't want a strawberry shortcake, right? And what I love is that you can chill these ahead of time. So again, you can pop this in your fridge or your freezer, get that nice and cold, bring it out to the table. And the great thing about stoneware is that it keeps cold things cold and hot things hot.
Dishwasher. Are these okay?
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. You can put them,
could you put it in the microwave?
Put it in the microwave.
So freezer, fridge, microwave, dishwasher, oven.
That's right.
I mean, obviously you wouldn't put them on a hob because you just wouldn't do that with a pot. But apart from that, so versatile.
And I think that's what everybody's been loving. We don't do single pieces that often.
Right.
So usually we have big sets, but many of you have been asking for the perfect side dish, so 3-quart, perfect, or of course for just the two of you.
I have to say, in the floral lace, you really have to see these in real life to appreciate the colors. Very quick, we're going to have to be super quick.
I can do
colors.
it.
All right, do it.
Okay, blue, shamrock, light blue and eggplant, red, cranberry and green, black, spice and chocolate. In Old World, green, blue and confetti. In the middle, we have your red, cranberry and eggplant. And at the very end, we have your black, your spice and your brown.
With 10 seconds to spare.
Do you like that or what?
You're clearly an old pro. No, not so much old. Just a pro.
No, it's an old pro.
But Tara's been here for 17 years bringing you Temp-tations. It is something that I think you'll absolutely love. If you've not tried it, give it a shot today. Today is the day to go for it. Now, let's have a look ahead. We have got this coming up for you. This is the Swirls and Pearls